is up, guys, and welcome to something a little bit different. This is the weekly update. We're doing a little bit different here. We're going to be doing news stories. This is a whole different channel from what you're used to.
Yeah. Gaming channel's still there. So
gaming channel's still there. This is just separate.
We're trying to expand the brand. So.
Yeah. But, yeah, without anything else, we're just going to jump right into the news.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so first thing we have today, guys, a little bit light. We're going to give you something light today before we get into the rest, which is not something. So we're talking about Hulu first. You all know who Hulu is. Everyone uses Hulu.
Yeah.
26.8 million people use Hulu, actually, because Hulu has reached 26.8 million subscribers. They've also announced that they will be doing new Marvel TV shows. So those of y'all who were happy about Punisher and all that stuff on Netflix, since it's canceled, we got you some new stuff.
Punisher was not that great in my opinion, but
first season was, second season wasn't, but that's
my
here or
opinion.
There. Anyways, they have announced, I believe, 2 new shows. Sorry, y'all, if I'm looking off to the left, I'm getting information on the stuff. 2 new live-action series announced for Hulu from Marvel, Ghost Rider and Hellstrom. Both shows are expected to debut in 2020.
I didn't even know Ghost Rider was a Marvel.
Yeah, Ghost Rider is a Marvel.
But, I don't...
Disney-owned Marvel also has 4 different live-action series and 2 unscripted series on Disney Plus, which is another streaming service coming out.
Which we'll probably talk about in a later episode.
Yeah. Go ahead and give you a brief rundown. The service is $6.99 a month or $69.99 a year, which versus Hulu's current price of ad-supported service for $5.99 per month or $11.99 per month without ads.
$11.99 a month is crazy, but that's just my take on that.
Now, this is all following
like it that way.
This is all following the acquisition of Fox by Disney. Hulu is now almost predominantly owned by Disney. Service is expected to become a key part of Disney's streaming strategy. So at this point, it's just a wait-and-see thing to see what they're doing. CNBC reported last month that Comcast, which owns NBC Universal, is in talks with Disney to sell its 30% stake of Hulu. So Disney may end up owning all of Hulu, and we're going to see some stuff happening in the future.
Hopefully it's good stuff. Hopefully they don't go in and jack up a service that was a good service to begin with, in my opinion.
Yeah. But without anything else, we're just going to have to wait and see, guys.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead. We're going to jump into something. This is a little bit of an opinion thing.
Yeah, this is...
we're talking about... We have varying opinions. I have a different opinion from him. I don't really care for what they have done. He does, but we both have the same opinion on part of it.
I will explain further into my opinion once we...
But the item that we are talking about is releasing on the 7th of May. Starting at $249, roughly. So if y'all don't know what it is, we're talking about the Xbox One S all-digital version. I myself do not care for this. I don't like the fact that they've made an all-digital version. I prefer to be able to have a physical copy of my game. But I understand the market, and I also understand that a lot of people would like digital and don't really purchase physical. So that doesn't bother me. I get what they're doing. What bothers me the most about it is that they literally took a 1S and just removed the disc drive.
And I'm smiling because...
There'll be a picture over here somewhere.
Yeah. I'm smiling because, yes, I agree with Tyler. I don't know why they removed the disc drive, and I also don't know why you just basically rebranded a 1S.
Yeah, it's just a 1S.
I understand the all-digital side of things because...
There's nothing special about it, guys. It's just a 1S with all digital games.
I'm a guy that buys all my stuff digital, so I understand the digital side, but
here's what gets me.
The 1S was stupid.
It feels like they're trying to advertise it as, buy this and play all your games digital.
Yeah.
What about the people who already own an Xbox One or an Xbox One S and own physical games? Are they just out of luck for all of those games?
Probably pretty much so.
That's unfortunate, and it's not really a good way for Microsoft to run that. I would have been fine if they were like, the next system's all digital, or we're going to release a whole new thing that's all digital, but we're going to give you the chance to transfer your games that you already own over to it.
Which, I will say that they did do that on the backward compatible. side of things.
Yeah, but they don't give us
but
much
they
in
should have
terms
done
of the
that with
system
this
itself.
if they were gonna knock out a disk drive.
Because that's our opinion on it. I mean, if you want to give us your opinion, talk about it,
There's
please go
always
ahead.
a comment section down somewhere down here.
Yeah, down in this area.
Yeah.
This area.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, that's our opinion. I personally don't care for it. I'm sticking with my 1.
I don't care for it either. I'll stick with my 1S. My 1X, I should say. Even though all my games are basically digital, I still have some on disc that I do like to play. So I'm sticking with what I got.
Yeah. So, also, guys, this is another thing that we're going to be doing. Each time that we do one of these videos, it could be each week, it could be each month. We don't know.
We haven't figured out.
It's called the weekly update, but we might be doing it once every 6 months. We don't know.
Yeah.
But guys, we're gonna go ahead and give you the top 3 games in the world right now. These are mostly PC games, and it is based on a PC tracker, but it does include some games that are on multiple systems.
Yeah.
However, the top 3 games right now, number 3 coming in, Counter-Strike Global Offensive from Valve.
Yeah.
Number 2, Apex Legends from Electronic Arts. And for a game that's made by a top 2 company and to be completely free, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Number 1, League of Legends from Riot Games.
Boo.
No one cares about I don't care about League of Legends. If you like it, that's your cup of tea, but it ain't mine. Guys, that's going to be a pretty quick part of this, though. We're not going to do any dive-ins on these games or anything. We're just going to tell you what they are.
You pretty much know them if you're around games quite a bit. You know that.
Yeah. Now, guys, we're going to jump into the serious part of this right now. We got a few serious stories that we're going to talk about. Namely, I think we got 2 or 3. The first one is from a couple days ago. Mother claims Ryanair kicked autistic son off a flight after trying to charge him for a comfort doll. Now, guys, I've already heard part of this story the other day from another news source, and that's why I wanted to cover it, because it really bothered me, and I want to get this out there. So, and we're going to have a photo here. You're going to be on.
This is my first time hearing the story, just like me.
I'm going to go over this and let him know and everything as we go. But, guys, and there will be a picture here to show you the comfort doll that they tried to charge him as luggage. So this kid's 15 years old and he's autistic. He's got the mind of a 3-year-old, mental capacity of a 3-year-old, suffers from severe autism.
Mm-hmm.
His mother claimed that airport workers tried to charge him a £25, sorry, this is Ryanair, it's in Europe, carry-on fee for his comfort doll as it was classed as hand luggage. Guys, this doll is not even this tall.
And like we said, you
and this
will
kid
see
is
a
autistic.
picture of it.
And there will be a picture of it.
I'm looking at a picture of it right now, and that's just kind of pointless. 25 pounds or whatever.
Y'all, he became distressed when staff wouldn't let him take the doll. They called police officers to the scene, had 4 or 5 officers surround him and start basically touching him without him being aware. Ryanair workers then offloaded him and his carrier's luggage, offered them no alternative way to fly home, and informed them that there were no flights until the following Tuesday.
Which is complete.
Now, he was able to get home safely thanks to another airline. We're not going to go into details on that right now. It was Jet2. They were incredibly good with helping him. That's great. We're glad he's home.
That's good. I'm glad he's home.
Now, the airline, Ryanair, is claiming that this did not happen the way that it's being said. This is their following statement regarding the incident, y'all. I'm just going to read it word for word. This teenage passenger and his carrier were provided with special assistance by Alicante Airport after checking in. All such assistance in Alicante is provided by the airport authority. At passport control, the teenager became agitated and aggressive towards his carrier, and the carrier took the decision not to travel. Sorry, y'all, I'm having trouble talking. The passengers were then taken to the airport medical assistance team, where the upset passenger received sedation. So they not only kicked this kid off the plane, they medicated him.
They really sedated him?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
These 2 passengers never arrived at the Ryanair boarding gate. Their luggage was offloaded at the request of Alicante passport control staff, who advised Ryanair's gate agents that they had decided not to travel. These 2 passengers did not arrive at the boarding gate, and therefore they were not denied boarding, and neither were they charged for any hand luggage. So this is they're giving a completely different story from what this kid is saying.
Can I say one thing to this?
Go ahead.
So they advised that the mom and son decided not to travel?
They're claiming that.
Oh, man. That's complete crap. I'm just going to say that straight up. And the reason I smiled in this story a minute ago, guys, when Tyler was reading that is the biggest corporate bunch of crap statement I've ever heard. But
Yeah.
then again, that's my opinion. And let me take this from Tyler. Well, at least say what we're going to call this segment.
So this is a new segment called The Most Hated in America.
This is our most hated in America. You take it away.
This teacher was fired after disturbing video. Shows her kicking a 5-year-old student on the floor. Now, guys, I'm not going to play this video. I'm not. I'm not going to play a video that has a 5-year-old kid getting kicked.
Yeah.
If you want to watch it, you can look it up. The teacher, identified as Crystal Smith, has been terminated. Basically, she walks a whole bunch of students out of a library. Another student sitting on the other side of a shelf, kind of crawls inside the shelf like she's trying to hide and sit there for a bit so she can read more.
Just do what little
just being
kids
a 5-year-old kid. This is a little girl, okay?
That's just what little kids do.
It follows with the lady walking around, physically grabbing her and dragging her out of the shelf, walking off for a second before coming back, and from the looks of the video, kicking her in the back.
Yeah, that's just...
Now, this lady has been fired, so we're not going to go into anything else. Guys, like, she's a jerk.
That's evil. And, I mean, she was just doing what little kids do.
Exactly. So, guys, if you want to look up more on it, I don't want to talk about this lady anymore. I think she's a piece of garbage.
And, guys, just so you know, all sources, all material...
I'll include a link to every one of these news stories.
Today
I'll include a link to every one of these news stories down below in the description.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so this is the newest story that we're going to cover. We're going to get through this one pretty quick because there's not a lot of information on it right now.
Happened yesterday.
Happened today. North Carolina gunman opened fire on final day of classes. I believe this was it yesterday because it gives me 5/1 as the date.
Because it was on the news yesterday.
From what I could see and what I could find, y'all, he went into a classroom and shot some people.
It was 3 people as of the story yesterday.
There's not a lot of other information here. He didn't give really a big motive or anything.
And they did get him arrested. I do know that much.
As of us recording this, there are 6 victims.
It was just breaking yesterday when I saw
2 were killed. The other 4 are injured. One of them is from Saudi Arabia. Y'all, I'm not going to give their names. There's no reason. It's just a horrible story. It's another shooting.
Was that at a university?
Yeah, University of North Carolina.
Yeah, that was the one from...
Or at a North Carolina university. It doesn't actually... University of North Carolina, Charlotte.
Before I said my information, I was going to make sure that was the one from the university before...
I don't really want to give a lot of information on this. The dude's a jerk. I'm not going to give his name or anything like that.
We're not going to broadcast these type of people on this channel.
He's a piece of garbage, and I don't care.
Yeah, so I really don't care.
But y'all, we'll update you if we find out anything else. But other than that, y'all, that's all it is.
Thoughts and prayers go out for the family. As it was breaking yesterday, I didn't know it was as big as it was because it was just breaking yesterday evening.
But y'all, that's all we got.
That's crazy.
That's all we got for this week. So we're gonna go ahead and cut it off there. If you got anything you want to hear us talk about or anything like that, go ahead and put it in the description down below. The comments down below.
If you got stories you want to be covered, just put them there.
But without anything else, guys, we're going to cut off here, and I guess we will talk to y'all next time.
Later.